All right, let's get started. Let's see if this works. Probably is. I'm gonna assume it's working. Let's get going. All right. Yep, get started. Cool. So let's pick up where we left off. We're getting our daily routine going. Day 2 of the daily routine. I'm slightly late. That's okay. It's open source. So let's review. Oh yeah, I have a little update. Let's review. So we're going to be working on Chatfield. Just to kind of quickly review, maybe I'll give a total top-down review. Beginning with this Claudey, with this sort of DevOps idea, my thought was, could Claude Code, if we could learn from Claude Code and do things like Claude Code's done, perhaps this agent in the center here could kind of ingest context and state for DevOps purposes, and then do things and make Claude Code execute Terraform commands or whatever. That's the basic idea. Although for a while now, I kind of spun off, I think, a more practical, more simple, like spin-off project, and that's called Chatfield. And so in Chatfield, the idea is these are fields, these are form fields, and it will chat with you to collect the value of these form fields. You could think about it as sort of completing or filling in a form through conversation rather than explicitly, populating a form. Or you could imagine, Chatfield is completing the form. The user is just speaking and saying things, So that's great. Now, I'm going to continue today with the work that I was doing was making it support Python and JavaScript, which I want to do. The idea is this kind of language, or the syntax, and what else? Like, yeah, these sorts of things. This is dual language support. I want to support 2 languages and 3 runtimes, meaning Python on the server side, Node.js on the server side, and browse or JavaScript on the browser side. That's the idea. Ooh, I need some coffee. I'm not caffeinated yet. Okay. So now I did do something offline. I broke my system just a little bit. The idea for recording this is not that it's an entertaining YouTube stream, really, but more like a Zoom call that I'm pairing. It's like I'm pairing with no one, something like that. Meaning I just want to document everything, every keystroke, everything I do, no prep outside of the video, because now this video sort of captures a, cradle to grave kind of open source build. But I broke my rule a little bit because I needed to send a link. So if I look, I've got Chatfield in its own project now. I did it offline. All I did was I told Claude Code, hey, make this a separate project, and extract the commits, and keep all of the commits. So all of my commits are still in the history here, but only the JavaScript and Python projects will exist. This README came from the Python project. Does the Python project have a README yet anymore? Oh, yes, it does. Looks like it's exactly the same file. That's fine. That's fine. I want the least change from them as possible. So I think I'm going to carry on. I haven't run this code yet or done anything. Obviously, the main repo Claudey with a chance of DevOps still exists, but I'm just going to start using this repo because now it's a nice link, Chatfield. This is the URL. This is where things can be published. I put in the repo to click to watch my own YouTube streams, which is this here, which is what I'm doing. So that's cool. So let's get started. I haven't done anything. So let's say, okay, so there's a couple of things that need to change, right? First of all, I need to clone it. I haven't even cloned it yet. Let's clone it. Okay. Stop it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's Chatfield. So now we have Chatfield. Now, got a log. Oh, I also looked a little bit into OBS's kind of keystroke. If I could show the keystrokes as I'm using them, that might be fun. But like a game stream or something, just to see the keyboard keystrokes that I'm doing. But anyway, this is pretty good. So there's no virtual environment. Let's do this. The old Claude.md mentioned this virtual environment stuff. Right. Good. Oh, there's no Claude.md here. So we should make it. What do I want to do? Got the repo. Let's put, I guess I'll put the Python virtual environment in the Python project. Python, so which Python 3? Right. So we'll do it like this, right? Oh, my Visual Studio Code's gonna change. Oh, actually, I just haven't brought it over yet. That's a good point. I'll make Claude Code do that. So that's fine. Let's just finish. Ooh, let's get some eyeglasses and some coffee. Oh, let's check my audio. Over yet? Yeah. All right. So there's that. So now I got Python pip. What is it? Pip install -e dot. That's what I always do. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. So now we're installing our package. These are dependencies. Wow, SQL Alchemy. Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's kind of working. Now I have no, like, I think, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Just do it by hand, maybe. So if I go to Claudey, let's just like steal some, the .env. We'll move it. What else do I want? MCP, let's say no. That VS Code for sure, right? Do I have any? I don't have any. Whoops. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. Docker file. Oh, okay. So this is the proper, to the extent that it exists. I did a little code with Claudey in A Chance of DevOps, the parent project, making this like dual window browser thing. The agent.py is part of that. So then there's Chatfield. What is this config? I don't even remember. HA proxy? What? Okay. Supervisor? Excuse me? Oh yeah, that was to like build the Docker image or something like that. Okay, fine. So that's not what I want. Documentation. Pardon me, no. I think we're good. Requirements.txt. I don't like requirements.txt, so let's skip it. Oh, it's not. It's unrelated to Chatfield. So we're done. So we've got, hey. No. .vs code should stick in. So the .env is ignored, that's fine. Let's see. It's got to be a get ignored, huh? Yeah, I don't want the VS code ignored. I don't think. Okay. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. The launch for sure. What are these settings? Yeah, for sure. I want all of this. Gonna want to change the yeah, let's check them both in. Let's just see if there's anything Chatfield. So yeah. Oh no. This is all good because Chatfield is still a you know, a subdirectory. So this is all totally good. I think this is basically totally good. And then the settings, what is that? That's fine. Yeah, the virtual environment. Yeah, the folder structure hasn't changed. I forgot. So I thought the pipe. I don't know what I thought. We're good now. So let's just. I think let's just add them in, huh? Pull in. VS Code stuff. Okay. All right, so we're pushing that up. So let's run code, huh? New first light, first code in the new project. Ooh, nice and clean. That's better. There's Chatfield. Cool. What do I want? Let's I don't know. Let's just open an interview object. Is it gonna tell me that I'm a bad syntax guy in a moment here, just like it used to? It must. It must. Okay, cool. Base class, awesome. Is this model dump? Just explicitly track it. Okay. All right. Oh man, I'm still not awake. I think it is no longer needed. Oh, maybe that was the bug that Claude Code fixed later. So that's fine. Cool. So what do I want to do? I want to continue on with my work of porting over to 2 languages, right? Oh, let's see if I can run my test suite myself. Actually, let me see if I can run. So which Python? Is this the one? Yep. So let's see if, what do I want to do? Which PyTest, right? Okay. Ah. Yeah, install -e. Is it dot, right? Don't I have some like dev dependencies or something? Wait, where are my dependencies? They're not in here. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Dev, test, and dev. Ooh, and lint. I don't want any of these. Notebook. Oh, that's nice. Let's do notebook, test, and dev. Stop it. Okay, notebook. Is that how that works? Cool. I need to stop coughing on my stream, huh? Let's do. Cool. Is this dev? Beautiful soup. Jupyter console. Nice. I'm always missing the kernel. Okay, so that's notebook, dev. I got K-pop Demon Hunter stuck in my head from my kids. Okay. And what was it? Test. Coffee. Okay. So Cool, got some dependencies. Let's just see, what do I want to do? Let's try to run something. What was it? Oh, it was the test suite. Whoo, okay. .env. Ooh, I wonder if that's real. I wonder if that's real. Pip freeze grep .env. Wow. So I've got a dependency missing. I love this. I love when I change projects or when you drop your virtual environment and you start it fresh. It's kind of, you get this kind of Docker feel of, restoring, and things are cleaner. And you see, I do this all the time. I pip install stuff and then don't store it. As usual, npm has the best package DX, which is you just type npm, and there's just an easy way to install either with dev dependencies or dependencies. It's so nice. Okay. Anyway, whatever. So what is .env? I want to say .env. It's not, it's a dev dependency. It's a dev dependency and a test dependency, really. Can I do that? Test. So these, oh, wait a second. PyTest. Oh, I see. If you only want to test. Interesting. So I'm just going to do this by hand. Or will I? No, I won't. Is it python.env? It must be 111. Let's just throw it in here, huh? It must be like this, huh? Just try that, huh? Dev test. Yeah, I killed it. Perfect. So pip install actually dev. Should install .env. I'm not doing extensive tests. There's no auto builds, it's CI/CD or something like that. Extra equals dev. What is that? Could not find a version. What is that? 111? Is it Python -.env? But no. Hold on. What did I do wrong? Come here. When I killed it here. Ooh. 099? What? Python -.env from .env. Oh, look, it's Python _.env. Okay. Let's try that. Python _.env. I think that's correct. It rings a bell that something was wrong. Claude Code would know this already. That seems wrong. I feel like that's wrong. But at least the package, the dependency, or the the version number's right. So Python. Yeah. Load. Yeah, that's it. Yep, Python _.env. Okay. So let's check in. Develop. All right, wonderful. So that lets .env load. What are we doing? PyTest, right? Let's see it. Okay. Progress. Hey, maybe it's querying the LLM. I might get some fails here just because it's not 100%, or even cool passing, cool conversations. Let's go read them. What pass? Yeah. Fail. As long as it doesn't get an infinite loop or something, I think there's still quite a decent chance my code could get in an infinite loop. But let's keep going. So, yeah, we're collecting dinners. We're collecting dinner orders, and being vegan is the big test. Yeah, the vegan adaptation flow. Exactly. The vegan adaptation flow. I'm vegan. And so therefore the conversation will basically not propose meat products, like a normal human would do. So yeah, a couple failed tests. What was that? False equals true. No relevant information provided. No relevant. Has mentored. Has mentored. I've been a tech I have 8 years of experience. I love the redesign. Ooh, you're talking my language. I love this stuff. Improving load times. Almost sounds like, okay, I've been mentoring. Yeah. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. I mean, I think the LLM just got it wrong. My code doesn't have a bug here. Well, my approach has a bug because you shouldn't trust these LLMs. But basically, there's no bug here for me just at the moment. Let's keep going. So that's the test suite. Test suites, that one failed, but basically running. As I said, I want to use a proper prompt test suite. I don't want to have conversations in my test suite. This is more like unit tests and things like that. And in fact, those all passed. Yeah, like these builders. Yeah, like this is more kind of what I want testing the builder test. What is that? Just, yeah, does it create the object? Is all the data structure there? I think that's fine. There's some other tests in here should be, if I remember, where in the test suite it would just populate. Yeah. This is it. The test suite would just populate the values like this. Is that right? Value equals value. I think that is correct. I think that is correct. Yeah. So it would populate values and then confirm that the little helpers work. I mean, this is. Oh yeah, seems like redundant, but whatever. So let's go. I want to get some. I think I feel a little slightly warmed up. Let's get into JavaScript. All right. Now what? So there's Chatfield JS, right? And PMI, right? Cool. Super fast. So is there a, I don't even know, is there a test suite? Look at this run real API. Okay, so this is not perfect, but there's some tests in here. I got to learn my own code base. I got to learn what Claude Code built for me because built for the world because I think there's some like was this integration maybe? Yeah. Ooh. I think there's some Copilot kit and stuff like that. Copilot kit. I don't know. In the tests, was it? Or maybe in the examples? Oh, there's some. Yeah, there we go. Copilot kit integration. Totally. So that's neat because that was the original Claudey with a chance of DevOps was Copilot kit. Used Copilot kit. Yeah, it did. It used a couple of frameworks that were mutually like unaware of each other, but it used Copilot kit. So feeling good. So then let's see these. How do these? Oh yeah, it was Jest, wasn't it? Oh, npm test. Oops, what's going on? Jest margin not found. Aha. What is it looking for? Package that doesn't valid main entry for what package? Just CLI cannot find module. Is Jest CLI also not installed? Oh, I know. Are my, what are we looking for? Yeah, Jest-CLI. So why does that fail? So it just runs Jest and then Jest. What is this dot? What is it doing? Package has a valid main entry. That seems wrong. Oh, let's get Claude Code fixing this. Yeah, let's get Claude Code fixing this. Yep. So we're in a new repo now. Run the JavaScript test suite, please. And yeah, let's just see. I don't know what that was. Yeah, totally. Yep, exactly. Thank you. I did npm install, didn't I? It still just has these current working directory issues. Look, it does this, and then it just, unless that's a sub directory. Yeah, npm ls, please. What is my bug? Oh, you know what I could do in the meantime? Save dev. Oh. Yeah, do it. TS just. I'm not sure how I feel because fixing bugs like this is kind of, it can build good knowledge. If the language model's fixing it, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. These sorts of bugs kind of shouldn't exist if things are smooth. So what are we doing? Yeah, definitely do it. Don't ask again for RM commands. Okay. That's so ridiculous. I'm authorizing all RM commands. Like, why do we even have a security layer if the security it's so poor, it's more than porous. There's just massive holes where I'm authorizing RM for the whole project. I may as well just start running this thing in what is it? Dangerous mode. What is going on? The test ran last time. Good. Am I missing packages? The test can't run properly. Okay, fine. Okay, let me do this. What can I do? Can I do this? Dot dot. No, I can't. How's it spelled? Claudey. A and of or lowercase. Just A of ops. Got it. Okay. Compare. Right. Compare that let's just try that. Ascertain the issue. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but whatever. Thank you. Oh, I need to move my issues over. Maybe I can just make Claude Code do that, huh? Please move all GH issues in my Claudey with a chance of DevOps repo into this repo. See if it can do that. Yeah. Thank you. We're getting source permissions. Good. So I think so. The way I moved the code was like a git filter branch kind of thing to pull all those commits out, and I'm sure something messed up. Thank you. Gee, yep. Coffee. All right, fix it. Come here. Yeah, give me all these permissions. Whew. Forgot how is the critique like what was it? The Windows Vista or Windows 10, one of the Windows OSs. I stopped using Windows at Windows 95. So I don't remember. One of them was infamous for asking tedious security questions. Vista maybe? Yeah. Windows 95 was fine. All right, what are we doing? What are you doing? Oh, transferring issues. Sorry. Okay. Almost identical. Almost identical? Whoa. There's no way the source had a pre-built dist, right? There's no way. I don't think that's happening. Cool, my issues moved over. So if I check that, let's check that. That'll be at least Chatfield, a refresh. Got 13 issues. Thank you. Cool. Consistent model in both languages. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Close parity for the run scripts. I think that may be done. The examples now, right? Good. Dynamic interview modification, vegan restaurant order, definitely. Test suite. This is for the real tests. The prompting test, the LLM test. Okay, good. Got my tickets. Got my issues. Thank you. Logging out. Did I log? Oh, yeah. I like to do ignore EOF. So that says ignore. So now if you type end of file, it doesn't care. You must type 10 in my case in a row. And then if I type Claude and then I exit, I can just press Control D. Go, like that. And it will not exit my terminal. That's my trick. Good for SSH sessions, things like that. If you don't want to accidentally log yourself out. If you want to kind of aggressively spam the Control D. If you're a Control D spammer, ignore EOF is awesome. Ignore EOF. Okay. Come on. Oh my God. It's so like dissonant. You know, it's going to code this stuff. It's going to code this stuff. You know, it's going to be like a professional, and then it's asking, may I run an RM? I get it. Backends / LLM backends. Really? Gotta like teach myself the newer, some of this newer syntax. Well, and a lot of TypeScript. I haven't been like, I'm a little behind in my sort of, I feel the last couple of years, I haven't put in the sort of the time and the practice for some of the newer syntax features in the languages. They've all been mostly, I think, kind of simple syntactic sugar. The last major, I don't know, the last major change, maybe maybe await, you know. I noticed that in my Python too. I'm a little bit behind on some of this Python syntax, just a little. And when Claude Code writes the code, I can see it's a little different from mine. But again, what I said before, the best way to write code is to write code. You know, there's no really to a large extent, the number one thing that matters is, does the computer do something useful? knowing all of the latest, being a language lawyer or something, knowing all the syntax, knowing all these details, um, is only kind of one way to be a, powerful developer or a useful developer. It's not necessary. It's kind of part of the total package is what I'm saying. All right, what are you doing? grep? Oh, yes, you may run grep. Fair. I don't understand what it's doing, and I haven't been watching it closely. I've been talking about my own inadequacies in syntax. I have no idea what's going wrong. I kind of wanted to just do like, what could I do? Like if I go like Claudey, if I say like */Chatfield JS /package.json, right? So from Chatfield, let's change it to Claudey, huh? Let's change it. Let's do like that. So that'll go from Claudey to Chatfield. So we've upgraded. That does not seem significant. What if we just do this, huh? How about the source? Yeah, it's changed some source. Not much. Not much has changed. Wait, what? npm run build. Yeah, do it. We'll see. Okay. I mean, things really did run in the test suite, did they not? Oh, in fact, let's do that. Which node? Or npm? Claudey Chatfield JS? npm run test, yeah? npm. Yeah. Something's going on. That's fine. Something's going on. Oh, did I have any sort of... I'm not sure if Claude Code is on the right track. This is some sort of ops problem, not a dev problem. The test run in this one and then push D. Chatfield JS, npm run test. I'll just say npm test to be idiomatic. Hey, okay, we're at parity again. I don't know what it changed. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. So what did it change? Ooh, wait, what? Oh, excuse me. Why is node modules checked in? What now? Yikes. Okay, that's wrong. Maybe that came over from my port. Git log node modules. Oh yeah, that definitely did. Good, I can rewrite that. I can rewrite that commit. What is that? D8E2. It's gonna be the... Oh yeah, D8E2. Oh yeah, I can rewrite that. Restructure, move the JavaScript implementation. Oh yeah, I can rewrite that. Good, let's let it finish. Is it gonna finish? You're done, you're done, you're done. Okay, let's do that. Whoo! So, is Claudey get ignored? Woo! Rep Claude. Yeah, .Claude. Oh yeah, the .Claude is checked in. So let's do the same, right? cd.claude. Do I have a git ignore in here? No, I don't. Okay. Is my... Oh no. Ensure the VM in Claude Code. Git show 3D5D26E. What is that? The VM check. Oh yeah, I definitely want that. So you... And then they get ignored. So you can do some kind of stuff like this, right? I can just git show this. Maybe there's a better git way. Let me just dump this to a file. Literally just any file. And then I'll pop back to my Chatfield. Let's see if we can patch it in. Haha. Oh, failed. Oh, the git ignore fail. Oh yeah, the git ignore is totally different. So what changed in the git ignore? We just stopped ignoring .claude. Oh, that's fine then. Yep, stop that. And then it did patch it did patch the others though, so that's fine. Yep, that worked well enough. That was kind of janky, but that worked well enough. So this didn't apply. The others did. And so see if we go into .claude now. What is that? There's my hooks. Let's add that in. And then the git ignore. So there's the settings.json, the hook and the shell script and the settings.json stick. Oh yeah, and the settings.local doesn't, of course not. Right. So that's how that works. I remember, and then didn't I have some like settings git ignore? I should just copy over this git ignore. Local underscore settings.py. Whatever, settings.local. Yeah. Where's my Claude Code stuff? Let me just take this. Whoops. Come here. All right, close enough. I don't care. Coverage.xml. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So now node modules will resolve just in a second here. That's a total, I don't know what's going on. So, or I do, but I don't like it. I don't want to think about it. So what are we doing? Oops, stop it. Come here. Okay, the source. Okay, the package lock. What changed in the package? What changed in the package.json? Just a little upgrade. Okay. So, I think I didn't check in my let's do this. Git. Everything's ready. Ooh, node modules. Hold on. Git. Stop it. Modules. Yeah. Here's everything except the node. Yeah. So Claude's in there. Git add. Let's just add the git ignore. So that's pretty much good. Let's just check that in. Whew. Just Claude stuff. I don't know. Okay, so that's in. Now what? Git ignore. Let's check in the package stuff. We'll just say upgrade jest. Okay, so that's that. We've upgraded jest. The package lock reflects it. And then the package.json should also. There it is at the bottom. So now, gotta filter out my node modules. Got a little bit of source code. So let's see that. And source, git status dot. Okay, so what changed here? This is stuff Claude Code did. I guess I'll just take it. I don't know. Internal method to add cast information. Add internal. I'm not sure if I want this code or not. Let me stash it. I think I know what I want to do. Let me commit this. I do this a lot. Let me just commit it in with an XXX. Because these node modules, this is a total disaster. What's going on here? So what I like to do is just do this. Get rm-r node module, something like that. Or let's just kill it. So now it's all gone. And then I just check it out again. Nice and clean. Now, here's the problem. The node modules is in the history, right? Which is bad. Isn't node modules ignored? Yeah. So that's bad. So we'll fix that. What I do, I have a little alias. What is it? I don't remember. Oh, grep redo. I think I do. Is it git config? Yeah, I have this little alias redo. So I'll just say git redo DAE2E. And then I'm going to edit that commit. All right. So here we are. So if I say git show, this commit has checked in tons of node modules. So we're going to do this. And there's node modules. Git rm-r node modules. So it's all gone now. So now I have deletions queued up. I'm going to append them in here in a moment. So that's that. And then is node modules, it's still ignored. So I'm just going to amend that in. Right. So now if I show my commit, okay, rename. Fine. And oh, look, there's a node modules. Oh, there's a little bit more node module stuff. Wait, what? Okay, git show -- stat. This commit is claiming. Oh yeah. So my node modules .bin is still in there. There's still a little bit. Oh wait, no. I have deletions. Let's just continue. Okay. Right, no modules. Right. Let's clean it up. All right, and so what was that message? I feel like my trick missed some dot files. Let's look at this commit. Oh, restructure, right? Restructure this. Oh, I wonder if, look, this is another root. This is a second root in my repo. Wow. Claude Code. I do this myself. I don't mind. This is a GitHub repo with 2 roots in it now, which are unconnected, which are unrelated. Typically, repos are all related to that initial commit. Okay, anyway, whatever. So let's, oh, wait, move the Python. So git log node modules. Git log Chatfield JS. I'm not seeing anything ambiguous. What is that? Yeah. So that's clean enough. That's clean enough. I might still have some dirt. I feel like I missed some, but that's okay. Did I? Maybe they're clean. Were they deleted? I don't even remember, but I want to get some code written today. I'm getting, feeling enough ops, enough gardening. So npm run test again. Oh yeah, npm I. So we're back to creating a whole new, right. Now, what is it? Is it -- dev? Where is that? Dev. Oh, it does. Oh, it did install. Gosh, it's so fast. I didn't think that it. That's so fast. That's so good. Good. These are just failing tests. Okay, good. We're back on track fixing test suites. Yep. Okay, good. And then the reason I checked in, let me see. I have an XXX commit, right? Yeah, usually what I do there is I just git reset, head hat, and then we're back. We've got our edits. We've got our changes. It's sort of like stashing, but I can rebase. I don't know. So what? Okay, I guess first step is we wanted things to be parallel, right? Let me do this first, right? If I get Claude, let me just ask, are there any redundancies? In the Chatfield test suite? I think maybe the builder stuff or things that test the internal like state of, less so the code, the more like, let's let it think on that. I think my test suite has some redundancies. My test suite is not MECI. It's not mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive, which you want a test suite to be MECE. You want a test suite to be all of the tests needed and, more or less none extra, give or take. Okay. I'll let her think about that. Python test suite, basically fine. JavaScript test suite, we can let it... So now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another Claude. And I'm going to say, to what extent is the Python versus TypeScript test suite parallel? Let's just ask that. Okay, so what is it doing? Looking at tests. Thank you. And then this one's also reading tests. Good. Good. Ooh, we got 2 more hours. I finally kind of woke up. We got 2 more hours. Good. 3 hours, I think, is a minimum time block. I think to make kind of deep progress. It took me basically an hour to get my head right this morning, I think. How are we doing? Oh, chat messages. Ooh, yes, there's chat messages. Hello, chat people. How long ago is it? Oh gosh, like 20 minutes ago. The question is, how's my day going? Awesome. Finally, my coffee's kicking in. I love that first. I'm basically addicted to caffeine. So that's great on a physical level. And then this is going great. I'm feeling really good that we're sort of out of the discovery phase, out of the exploratory phase. We're not rewriting. This is going to mature, I think, quite well in the next coming, hours and days. In the next 10 hours of work, let's say. So I feel awesome about Chatfield. I want to make some examples of, hosting Chatfield applications on the web and show, maybe a form, maybe let people write these up themselves, and have Chatfield conduct these conversations. So I'm really looking forward to showing this off, maybe making a proper YouTube video. Since I'm on YouTube now, I could either edit these live streams or something and make something to show it as a video here. Hey, here's the point of it, right? That'd be fun. And then finally, about have I used Gemini? I have not yet, but I think I already love it. I love that the industry seems to be kind of consolidating. Doesn't Amazon AWS also has one? I think the competition is good. I would like to make Claudey with a chance of DevOps. I think potentially, definitely could allow any of these CLI tools. If you remember, my original idea is Claude Code the fingers on the keyboard. There is no tech commands running. This agent never writes any code, let's say. This agent never runs a Terraform command, anything like that. The idea was, can this agent think more deeply and then drive Claude Code more specifically to get, good results, good DevOps, good Terraform pushes and things like that, or good like solution builds or whatever you want to call them. And the answer is, well, I don't know the answer, but architecturally, this Claude Code could be any other of these kind of programming agents, where just from instructions, it can edit files, work with files in a folder and so forth, and also run commands. I love that. And I found Open Hands. Is it still? I think it's yeah. I think this is sort of an open source Claude Code, a bit. It may not be exactly, but it's kind of, you see, like it knows commits. And so CLI launcher, it might not be exactly identical, but if Claude with a chance of DevOps could have a 100% open source free software stack, in principle, you could own GPU hardware, run a language model locally or on site, and then use an open source tool, and it would cost basically zero money to run that, at least to run the inference, to do it. It could all be done kind of locally. And so that's why I really like the Gemini CLI, even though I haven't used it yet. I have got a Gemini account. I should test it. So yeah, maybe I will. That's a good idea. I'll test it. All right, so we got two Claude codes. What is it doing? The parallelism. Aha. Woo. Builder basic testing. All the tests test the same thing. That's fine. Field order preservation. Yeah. Test builder, test interview, test dialogue. Validation rules. All tests must reject type transformations. This isn't too bad. What is it? Yep. Let me start with keep it. I'm just gonna say do it. I don't want to split hairs. So then, meanwhile, highly parallel. Okay, good. 95% structural alignment. All right. Is that a framework to do that? Has it counted lines of code? What does that mean? Okay, I'm happy. Perfectly parallel test files. Oh, hello. You asked me another question. How long have I been in the software field? The answer is software. The answer is approximately 20 years. The answer is something like 20 years. When did I move from software? I began as system administration and sort of DevOps, which back then was DevOps. It was writing Perl scripts and things like that, and Python scripts to run computers and do Ansible kind of stuff, all that stuff. So a long time, but also it's off and on. And my previous, sometimes my role would be not directly developing. So it's sort of 20 years and then 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 month kind of gaps with no coding and doing other, I don't know, other leadership, being leadership, I guess you'd say, adding value through soft skills, all this, all this non-coding value add, you might say. And the short answer is 20 years. Okay, Y2K, my first tech job was Y2K, preparing for Y2K, which was a really easy job. Most of the computers didn't really have big problems. Okay, what are we doing? Test code, test coverage. All right, let's let it change. Whoops, let's let it change some code. Yes. So, wait, why are we adding? What is it doing? I want red commits. Okay, this is good. I want red commits. Good. This is mostly red. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this should be net negative lines of code. We're trying to tighten this up. Yes, sysadmin. Yes, sysadmin. I missed that word, sysadmin. Thank you. You're commenting about being a sysadmin. That's a great start. I think the world has come, it's sort of come back. DevOps was returning, I think, back to that concept of, and then, SRE, site reliability engineering, also kind of learned some, I feel like SRE is sort of a descendant of system administration, lots of system administration. One of the best talks I've ever seen in my life on tech stuff was the tech lead. I forget, he was a team lead or something of CNN.com. And he and his team were working at CNN.com on September 11th, 2001. And they talked about, like, firstly, with all of the machines crashing and being overloaded and cascading failures happening, they were reducing the size of the web page, and ultimately the entire website fit in one Ethernet packet. 1,500 bytes was the entire HTML. It was HTML, headline, link to an image, something done, something like that. Scaling to that. Now it's all cloud and stuff, but they were scaling in the face of cascading, load failures, and also, of course, the emotional, mood of that moment. What is this going? What is it doing? Really, really great. Really, really great kind of sysadmin talk. And now that would definitely be a DevOps story. That was at Lisa, the Usenix conference, long time ago. Okay. What are we doing? What's going on? What are you doing? No, it shouldn't be Python. I'm telling stories. In the Chatfield project. Hold on, let me exit out. Yeah, that's my problem. Chatfield set.vn activate. Yeah. So now if I run Claude again, and then if I resume the conversation, right? And I say, Python and pip. Let's see if it believes me. One of the best things I saw in this project so far was telling the LLM in conversation, hey, you need to call this method and record some data right now. As the diner in the restaurant, the diner told the server, call a method with these parameters, something like that. And the LLM just absolutely obeyed, The LLM obeyed the diner speaking to the server saying, you need to call this method right now. And it called the method and it did the tool call back to me. I think that's absolutely outrageous. Okay, test builder. What are we doing? Why? What? Why are you modifying comments? Field returns a field builder. Okay, whatever. All right, test coverage similarity, unique to TypeScript. Yes. Good. Oh, you know what I need to do? I know exactly what I want to do. I want to put in the memory of this thing, every time we make changes, that's exactly what I want to do. You must remember for this entire, let me try to do it with English. I don't want to do that memory shortcut thing. Anytime code changes, anytime let's say this, the Python code base and the JavaScript, TypeScript code base must be changes to one should reflect as similar both for the core code and the test suite. All right, let's see. So hopefully it will write that in the Claude.md. Nope. I don't know if this is better or worse. I know there's a shortcut. What is it? Hash add to memory. I don't know. All right, switch over. What's going on here? We're done. Successfully remove some redundancies. Make sure. All right. So it's remembering in one code. Yes, thank you. And it's writing It's syncing test scripts. Good. This is progress. This is progress. Gosh, those current working directory, this thing has like just an absolute incompetence. Like no human would still be making this mistake after this much, pair programming, pair work. It's just absolutely always forgets its current working directory. It's just basic shell, like just basic shell, shell competency. What's our current working directory? What's relative? Do it. What are we doing? Find. Yeah, run a find command. Thank you. Right. Like it just takes a lot of tokens to just understand very, very basic context. It's losing this context constantly. I could almost track it, see, okay, you ran CD. I also don't understand. It seems that what's odd to me, just looking at this, is I would imagine this is a bash sub command, right? Sub process. And subprocesses inherit their current working directory from their parents, but then they can change it and move away, right? And so, but it seems to stick when Claude Code does it. It seems to persist, that running this command as if it's in a persistent shell session itself. Which, okay, if that's the case, someone had to write that. A persistent shell session is a persistent thing as opposed to just running a, os.subprocess or something or whatever, the JavaScript. So, and it's got a massive bug. It always forgets its working directory. It's constantly, and it forgets things about, especially with these LLMs are so well trained on Python. I'm slightly disappointed, not bad, that it's constantly forgetting. Is the virtual environment activated? Ooh, good red commit. Ooh, good. I like a red commit. Yeah, I like a red commit. Good. 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 Okay. Good. Okay. Very good. Very good. I think this is going to work. I feel good. I think Claude Code, I expect the experiment to conclude that the question of can a solo open source developer maintain software in multiple languages at the same time, I think the answer is going to be yes. Little bit more work. You got to get the test suite, the test harness, the test system kind of running in both. I don't think I like Jest. If I had done this myself, I would have done something else, I think. But I like Claude Code writing it all out for me. It's not so important really that it's the framework. What's important is that the tests are all parallel. Nice. Yeah, isn't that wrong? I thought, my object dot my field dot as int both in Python and JavaScript, TypeScript. Tighten it up. Good. So let's save that. Is that a clock? Yeah. Come here. Good. Critical implementation synchronization requirement. Exactly. Synchronizing implementations. All right. Cool. The Python and TypeScript implementations must be kept in sync at all times. Yeah. We'll see if I like that. I had also thought about making a sub. What was that? Making a sub agent. Let's just read that real quick. Claude Code sub agents. And then again, someone asked, is that Naga? Asked about Gemini and competitors basically to Claude Code. And something I'm watching is, will they all have subagents, or will subagents become a Claude Code, you know, unique differentiating feature? Will subagents be really brilliant, or will they be useless? And so, or perhaps, you know, kind of like web browsers, all of the industry more or less has the same thing, and they're competing on their own system prompting and their own logic and blah, blah, blah. Because what I'm saying as a practical matter is, if I adopt this agent's approach to do my work, that may lock me into Claude Code then for the development of this project. But I want to try. I want to see what these agents are. The question is, maybe have an agent, or my question to myself is, should I have an agent, a Claude Code agent, to do that synchronization work? And then otherwise, in other contexts, it's not worried about synchronizing things while we're working. We either do some work in Python or we do some work in TypeScript, and then the agent will tidy it up and cross to the other language. Or do I just tell Claude Code, hey, just always implement everything twice, always, and just keep it all in sync? Now you're writing two bits of syntax. What are we doing? Git checkout. Why are we checking stuff out? What are we doing? I just authorized a git checkout. I'm not sure if I made the right decision. You restored the original files. Thank you. Let me check what the actual TypeScript API looks like for the builder to understand the correct structure. I see the issue now. The TypeScript implementation uses cast builder and choice builder. Yes. I should just ensure the test suites have similar color without trying to make them identical. No, let's do it. The nomenclature. In fact, let's actually, so what were we even doing? What was our goal here? I don't even remember. What was I asking? Ensure the same is done. Yeah. Yeah. What do I want to make it, this is true. This is bad. Cast builder and choice builder. Everything, okay, everything is named correctly in the Python version. Let's make TypeScript use identical names, like names, labels, now. Okay, I'm just going to tell it to do it. Yes. And this is good. If I got to start reading it, this is something I want consistent. Yeah, the gatherer instead of the interview. Yep, totally. Good. So change it. I'm right. This is completely an opinion. This is an opinion. What to name things is an opinion from the developer. And you kind of can't be right, but whatever. It's too complimentary. Oh, I'm getting more questions. This is great. This is a new open source. I've never had live open source kind of pairing like this. I'm really happy with streaming. Naga, Mr. Ganesh, has asked, wait, is Naga? Like, given name? Female. Yes, I thought maybe. So Mr. or Mrs. Ganesh, I should say. Mr. or Miss Ganesh. Maybe Miss. Anyway, I'll carry on with the question. Oh, technologies that I really admired. There's a couple I definitely remember. To me, it was what inspired me to write code. What was inspiring, and there's definitely a few. Ruby on Rails was super inspiring. That's the one I really remember. The first one where Ruby on Rails just said we have very strong opinions and we're sort of not embarrassed about them. For example, we're going to develop in Ruby, and then we're going to develop I think Ruby on Rails was the first time I really got serious about model view controller. architecture, MVC. And the reason is Rails just says this is how we do the stack. There's the MVC. And Active Record was cool. I used Active Record. I loved Active Record. I love the ORM. I think I might have used ORMs before. Rails, definitely. And then some years later, when I saw React, I felt the same way about Rails. That I remember when React came out, at least to me, like, on the Friday evening, we all agreed that you must separate the design and the business logic and the visual look and feel. Keep it separate. The business logic is for the programmers and not for the like web developers, and then the HTML and the CSS and all of this is not for the programmers. We want them separate, and we want templates. We just set a bunch of variables, and then we'll run the templates, and the templates can be built. And it's not just that's how it works. It is important to split. Don't think about designing or the web part and the look and feel and the logic. That was Friday evening. And on Monday morning, when we came in and React was released, sort of like effectively, they said, no, we're going the opposite. We're just completely reversing that opinion. Today, we have components. And what is a component? It's like all of the logic and all of the look and feel and all of that all inside this component. And then, of course, they built their own, language, JSX, to just say, right, if you want to return a component, you just say return, and then you write some HTML, So super, super opinionated. They said, we're going to write, and really bold, we're going to write a new language now, and then you got to compile it and wrap it and all of this. But furthermore, we're just completely rejecting the sort of Django thinking and other thinking around that time of separating this, put it all together, and that's it. And totally worked. And I remember thinking, and then of course the re-render idea. They just said, hey, we're just going to re-render everything like at every moment, and we'll kind of optimize. Just don't worry, it won't really hurt the computer, but you may think about re-rendering as a developer. Conceptually, it re-renders every event, every instant. Super, super, super like inspiring. I wanted to write, I wanted to create when React did that. And then of course, I guess the third one, just to wrap it up, is obviously I worked on Apache CouchDB for years, and I became an Apache CouchDB committer, and worked with the team and all of this. And so that's Apache CouchDB I loved. I think it's kind of a misunderstood. At the time, everyone sort of thought it competed with Mongo because they were both document databases, I think, really. And now, CouchDB and Couchbase has expanded brilliantly. But at that time, certainly, it was really more of a kind of a special purpose database with this synchronization and replication features going offline. It had a lot of the same kind of concepts of Git, where you can split and then you can build some information and build some data and then recombine it, merge it back together. So that's really great as a data model for going offline and then restoring later. But that's not always useful. Sometimes you just want a big relational database. I know in the Couch community, they always called Postgres the other good database, which I loved. They loved Postgres. We had Postgres engineers, Postgres developers give talks about Couch. Really, really fun. So, all right, where are we? Good. Get skills. So I don't see these properties. I thought yesterday I was told I was going to get properties, the same syntax. Maybe it is. Oh, I think these getters might be, I think this might be right. I'm about to like remove a bunch of Rust in TypeScript and JavaScript. I've been in Python for whew, last, I don't know. Oh, since GPT-3, I've been like kind of 100% Python, right? Writing LLM applications, writing RAG applications, and all of this, and less into using TypeScript to build UIs. But I'm looking forward to knocking off some Rust in UIs like getters and setters and just all the kind of syntax and things around it. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe that can happen today. So we're about halfway through today's session. Just audio still good, right? TypeScript. Yep. Good, good, good. The role builder. Okay. The field builder. Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I thought I was gonna... Okay. Return a function with properties. Thank you. Make the instance itself callable. Okay. I want to go read the test suite. Let's read the test suite. What is this, Python tests? Let's go read some tests. I'm way behind. I thought, right? What is this, minimal? No, no, no. Let's do... Wait. Oh, tests. Here they are. So, builder, right? Yes. Oh, we're doing expect. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. But that's fine. That's all just the structure, conversation. Oh, it's going to be the properties, right? It's going to be those casts rather. I think I know what I want. I think I want a test file for casts where the oh, here we go. This is totally it. This is it. Interviewer dot process tool input. Oh, nice. It's just calling my method. Nice. It's just calling the method and just passing in parameters. That's totally cool. As if the LLM, this is what the LLM ultimately triggers, right? Here's my state. Oh, the process tool input was not a proper tool. It was a sub command, a sub routine of the proper tool. And so this test is just executing it directly. I love it. 75,000, looking for 75K. Cool. Cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, that should... Oh, it was the dot as int dot whatever. That's what it was. This is working as lang. Yeah, maybe it needs this underscore. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what it's doing. Okay. Wait, do you want to proceed? I'm going to just ask Claude here at the top level in a new way. I'm going to go to planning mode. Are all of these syntax features from the Python version doable in TypeScript? Specifically, the casts. Example, I have dot as int and also dot as int must always be -1, right? Oops, dot as int dot example. So the former casts the value to int, and the latter, yeah, is just -1. I would access these in Python via my object dot my field dot as int or and my dot my field dot what is that? Example. Is this doable? TypeScript? Let me just double check. This is neat though. I don't know TypeScript well enough to know it off the top of my head. Can we get all these like syntax sugar? You know, and it's, again, in Python, it's subclassed the string type. Oh, I'm not even sure if this is correct because it returns a field proxy. I think this might be. Let me ask it. Even correct? Or wait, what? Maybe I want to run my own code. I kind of want to run my own code to figure it out. Let's try running my own code. Let's do that real quick. Let's see how quickly I can open a notebook and run my own code. So in Chatfield, where was that? Was that in the docs? Do I have a, did I lose my notebook? No. Exit. Exit. Right. Yeah, I don't have anything. Let's see, where's that? Or touch Chatfield slash, what is it? Test maybe? No, let's just put it here. Whiteboard. Let's just put it there. Okay, so for now, we'll just have here. Let's load in. We need our, what is that? Python interpreter. Correct. That's that. Let's make a import Chatfield. See if that works. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Did it work? I think it did. Whoops. I think it did. Totally worked. Good. So let's make a quick. Oh, and then does this thing pull the .env? I think it does. So let's make a quick. Let's see how quickly I can. Stop it. I'm pressing A like Vim. Okay, let's see how quickly I can make a model. So let's just say my model, my form equals Chatfield. See if I can remember my syntax right. Yep. Dot. What? Dot type is it? Dot type? I think it was dot type. What do we want? What's your favorite number? Favorite number, right? Let's just say numbers, right? Dot description. Let's just not even have that. Let's just have a field. My number, right? Let's just say num. And then what is that? That's got a description of, right? And it's got an as int, and it's also got an as int dot -1, let's say. Always must be -1, regardless of human input. Regardless of whatever, always must be -1. That's gonna work. Okay. Dot compile, huh? Come here. Is that it? Go. Module is not callable. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Chatfield, dot Chatfield. I imported it. Where does that go? Okay. Oh, wait, this is wrong. It works that way. Field builder has no attribute compile. Okay, dot build. Thank you. Cool. So I got my form object. Awesome. So I guess let's maybe do this, huh? From Chatfield, import Chatfield, comma, interviewer. I think that's how that works. So then this would be more like that. Go, still works, wonderful. So then I think I go I equals interviewer. Yes. That's my interviewer. So let's just say, so it should be message equals I.go. Come on. Hey. Is it working? Oh, I think it prompted me. I think it might have prompted me, and maybe this, maybe the IO doesn't work in my notebook. So what I could maybe do is start over and say, my favorite number is 42. Final answer. It's still gonna, I think it's still going to, there we go, return none. Hey, cool. So it returned none. Good. So that means my form dot underscore done. Please be true. Please be true. Cool. And so then dot favorite number. Fave was it? What was it? Form dot num. Num. Right. Go. 42 the string. Wonderful. Let's say form.num.asInt. 42 the integer. Thank you. Form.num.as. Yes, exactly. And that should be okay. Good. That's, and does this work? Is it underscore? Totally works. Okay. So I've been telling Claude Code the wrong thing. There's a small, it doesn't quite mirror the syntax perfectly, and I don't quite care. This is fine. So we got to get into Claude Code. What is Claude Code doing? Okay, good. I don't even remember what we're working on. Okay. Note, in both Python and TypeScript, to use, like, wait, yeah. Suppose, what is casts, and also dot as int dot something else, foo, right? Those would be accessed in both languages, not with a dot, but as my object dot my field dot as int, and then my object dot my field dot as int underscore foo, respectively. Is already the case in Python and TypeScript. All right, I have no idea what. Okay. All right, let's let it go. Wait, no, wait, why are you running Python 3? No, you should never run Python 3. Oh, and let me just shell out which Python. Oh, yeah. Okay, never run Python 3. The Python command should run because your .vn is active. So bad. I wish I could, let me tell it. Just, oops, and All right. Project memory, thank you. Okay, good to know. All right, what are we doing? Is it making like a test program? Thank you. All right. More coffee. Oh. What else started me early? Anything before Rails? Because by the time I learned Rails, I was already programming. Hmm. Oh, I mean, definitely Perl. Perl is definitely the first language that I loved, and I loved Larry Wall. I still do. I thought Larry Wall was super, obviously smart, but like great, great kind of thinking and approach to building the technology to solve the sorts of problems that he faced and that the whole world faced. Perl 4 and then Perl 5 was, you know, super. It was a pleasure to use, and it was a pleasure to. It was powerful. Perl was the first language I really loved, and probably getting into Perl changed my entire career. I've been in scripting languages mostly. I've been in all languages, but um, scripting languages my whole career really. All right, what are we doing? Sure, run some tests. Mm-hmm. Maybe the thing to do, if this is like flailing around, I think what paid dividends really well was Claude Code generated a lot of Chatfield. It generated the entire thing really just from a prompt. And of course, it wasn't kind of useful or right or what I wanted. And so then um, I went in by hand for like 2 days and tightened up the data model underneath, that Chatfield data model. I tightened up a lot of it. And I think that was the right decision. I think that was successful. Yeah. Why are you? Yeah. Okay. Update TypeScript test to use interview naming. Oh yeah, we're still on naming. This conversation has been meandering. Let's drink some coffee and name some things. Mm-hmm. Fix the type issues. I kind of don't like the test suite, like names and stuff. The interviewer, it's not quite clear to me. The builder's super clear. Conversations is super clear. That's totally right. Yeah. This dialogue field, this is the wrong file name, but I guess so. Fields, yeah. And then interview, definite. Like, what is the difference between a conversation and an interview? Unless is this testing the class, that interview class a lot? I don't know. It's just kind of testing the underscore chat field. And then the interviewer. Okay, this makes sense. I think. I don't know if I care though. I don't really care about my interviewer. The interviewer is kind of the testing comes from the conversations. Okay, why am I in Claude Code? Oh yeah, back to the real one. Come on. Great, the build succeeded. Now let's run the tests. Good, thank you. Fail, fail, fail. Mm-hmm. What are we doing? Let me click my camera off just for a moment. Where is that? My schedule? I don't know what. Oh yeah. I don't know what that is. Here. Yeah, I'll click myself off. Okay. Let's go. What are we doing? Node, do it. What are you doing? I literally never read. I mean, I understand everything it asks me in principle. I just simply do not read it. Like I read it the way you click through stuff in a website or you click for the um cookies or something or you click the way you kind of click yes to stuff on a computer. That's exactly how I do this and it's really asking way more detailed questions. I should really, as a professional, I should pay attention to these questions it's asking me, but whatever. It's in Git. It's fine. What? Skip field discovery. Why are you doing that? Discover fields from class methods. We shouldn't be discovering any fields, huh? Wait, what's about discovering fields through class methods? I don't think. All right. Why are we passing in? I don't remember passing in. Oh, I remember. So creating an interview object is now sort of under the hood. Okay. These fields, TypeScript. In Python, the interview class discovers fields by looking at methods defined on the class. No, it doesn't. The interview.init discovers these methods and treats them as fields. Okay, I know. Can we make the interview object never discover anything? I want it to basically be a null object with just get attribute, right? To return the field, what do you call them? Proxies, and no more. Everything springs from the _Chatfield object, which is nothing but what am I trying to say? A in both languages. So now we're all good. Okay. This is day one. I'm not sure how I love this. I'm not sure if I want to make Claude Code, implement this in both languages at the same time or not. But there's only one way to find out. We got to make it. I think I'm thinking I kind of don't like it because it seems like there's more chance that it makes a kind of a misbehavior, a mistake, in one or the other language. Whereas if I just say, hey, let's get it dialed in Python or TypeScript, and then it's dialed in, and then I say, okay, go and push that out to the other language, please. I think that's smarter. But let's proceed. The only way to really find out is to gain experience, to do it, to see things go well, to see things go badly, and so on. So that's why, ooh, a lot of red. Whew, is that what I want? Yikes. Sure. Simple data container. Oh, I should have said the _ID helpers. Yeah, I should have said that. Or I know what I can do. I can ask it. I can bring it back. Compacting the conversation. Oh dear. I wonder if I want to kill it. Do I want to compact the conversation? I think I want to kill it and start over. I think I know what I want now. How are we doing on Git? All right. So Chatfield's changed. So let's do this. Whiteboard. We're testing. Okay. So then what's changed? No, I don't care. I don't care. Okay, yeah, I think we just kill it and start it over. I'm gonna revert out some Git. That was good, but so what's changed in Claude? Always use Python to run. Yeah, I'm backing that out. This critical thing. Yeah, I'm backing this out. Sync.md. Uh-huh. Let's do that. So now that I have a sync.md file, just because I like that prompt, I paid money for that prompt. I paid for these tokens. I want to keep them. Any change? Yeah, it's fine. Possibly a Claude agent, sub-agent, to sync the code bases. I'm gonna keep them separate. I've made my decision. Git commit Claude Code memory, whatever. Not in the mood to write good commit messages. Okay. What are we doing? I think I don't want any of this anymore. Yeah, I think skills add cast internal. So what I want is the implement. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah. Cast builder, that's cool. Create cast builders for sub attributes. Make as lang callable with sub properties. Whoa, object.assign. Nice. Comma, lang builder. Wait, comma? Cool. Okay. Oh, is this like a cool? Is this like a pattern match or something? Bool builder. I think it is, right? Cool. Okay, if that works, that's great. Okay, what else do I want? Internal method. Add cast information. Okay. Let's just start simple, right? So I'm going to go back into Claude, start Claude over. I'm not sure if this is good or bad Claude usage or what. Let's go into planning mode. If I cast a field with .asInt, also .asInt dot I can, like developers, whatever, I can define a field. I can define things to cast a field with .asInt and also .asInt .-1. This is always -1, right? And also, when the field is populated, I access it via my object.myfield.asInt gets the value cast to int, and my object.myfield dot as in underscore neg1. Okay, so I'm just asking, have we achieved this? I think if it says yes, I may tell it, make me a test suite that just shows me that distinction. What are you doing? What's going on? Thank you. Oh, look, CWD. Look, here it is. Look, they took the trouble to print it out, but they didn't take the trouble to implement any kind of good behavior of this. I think this is the number one bug I'm seeing in Claude Code is this just massive CWD rookie mistakes with the CWD or with the working directory. With the current working directory. All right, let's drink some coffee. I want to be caffeinated before 10 o'clock local time. What are we doing? Okay, we're in plan mode. Let's just see what it says though. What'll I do? Just cut this out, huh? I don't know what happened, but whatever. Okay. Whoops, what are we doing? Subagents. Ooh, maybe I could learn subagents. Let's just do subagents while it's working. I think that's the point, right? Is writing code, actually writing code is no longer, you know, if you can get away with it, you can delegate that as a developer. And if that's the case, then I should be, if that's the case, then that should be fine. What time? Oh, okay. I have I need to stop in 30 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 25 minutes. Okay, I need to stop. So yeah, I want to do a sub agent while this thing's working. I'm getting sick of this. We're just tedious. I don't know. I'm not sure if I think it's just hard work with an LLM or without. All right, what have you analyzed? So the Python implementation for sure. You can define as -1. Dynamic get attribute allows any custom transformation, and then if you get yeah, perfect. TypeScript. Okay, thank you. It only supports predefined sub attributes. If the sub attributes were predefined, the Python was use dynamic attribute creation that allows unlimited custom transformations. Only supports a fixed set of sub attributes defined in the cast builder class. Okay, good. If that's true, then maybe that's been the problem. The only thing is, I could swear I could pull this video somewhere. Claude Code. Whew, this is what happens if you're not super strong in a language. I think Claude Code said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do this," and then it claimed to have done it, and a bunch of tests passed, and I didn't. I think it slipped by my radar. It slipped under my nose there. I didn't detect then. Nope, you got it wrong, Claude. We gotta try again. I think that's exactly what happened. So good. That's a good lesson learned about, working full time with Claude Code. And that's sort of a warning if you're, if it, I don't know. I think my hypothesis is these language models and quote AI, rather than making humans less, important, it's going to make judgment and ability to discriminate good and bad. What is good and bad? What is good design? What is good code? What is good code? I think it's going to elevate the value of that, not whatever is the opposite of elevate, not reduce So in other words, being a strong programmer will be more important in the future, not less. And so there's all the reasons still to, build skills, become a language lawyer, whatever, get deep into a specialty for the purpose of telling these AI systems, when to readjust. Okay, it's just not substituting for knowledge. It's doing something else. I don't know if we even have a word for it yet, but it's not replacing. It's not like it has not just made me a strong TypeScript developer at all. But it has done a lot. It's really nice. All right, so let's solve this problem. Got 30 minutes. Modify the TypeScript cast builder. Add generic. Okay, so let's keep planning. Good. I want to keep the nomenclature identical as well, except for language only, code. They literally have a get attribute method, right? Example, i.e., e.g., whatever. Yeah, I'm going to make it write me a super. So if I did this myself, I would write a new test file and I would only put, yeah, okay. To achieve this feature parity with identical nomenclature, thank you. Modify cast builder. Replace the predefined getters with a proxy-based approach. Allow dynamic property access like Python. Support the syntax, thank you. Generate transformation names. Did I miss? I feel like I did this. Did I not pull it in from the new repo? I don't know. Matching Python's compound naming. Wait, what? Generate transformation names. Okay, whatever. Update field transformation storage. Okay. Properly stored? What does that mean, stored? Maybe I'll ask it. Field issues transformation with compound names are properly stored? Okay, whatever. I trust it. I've been explaining all morning how it made mistakes and how I didn't notice them, and I'm back in that. I trust. I think this is good. Next, verify field proxy access. Yes, thank you. Yes, okay, perfect. So, and that's perfect. Can we make a small, clear, explicit, small, clear test file showing all of this, like demonstrating all of this and proving all of this in both languages? Perfect. Good question. Thank you. I'm so glad for streaming this. The great. Create a comprehensive test file demonstrating custom transformations in both languages. Yeah, do it. Do it. Okay. I'm super glad that, I mean, I've always, for my whole life, enjoyed enjoyed open sourcing. I've enjoyed using, using open source, writing bug reports, today we'd call them pull requests, and, writing code, and even maintaining projects. I love a lot of it. I love the interaction, the human interaction, and the problem solving. I love it. The quality, open source really, if so far in my career, I haven't worked on space robots or things like that. I've worked on like web applications, I've worked on web applications and data systems and things like that. Open source is just hands down the highest quality code base. And there's an obvious reason, which is that there's kind of there's lower consequences, let's say, for missing deadlines, and in many cases there's no deadlines. But it's extremely easy to show someone, hey, there's a better way somehow. You could use this framework is better. Invented the wheel, all this stuff, and it's more or less obviously true or obviously false from the report. And so then you can say, great, well, I'll do that. So there's a really easy way to implement, better and better, or like more and more, engineered product or, project. And it's really easy to kind of postpone or miss or not even set deadlines. And so as a consequence, what does get shipped is extremely well engineered. It's just optimized that way. I mean, you just get really high quality when there's no deadlines and literally anyone on the earth can show you a better way. You get real good quality. It's great. But what's new now is it's so fun to get messages live. So I'm really happy with streaming this out. What's it doing? Fieldbuilder.ts. I click my camera on. I feel good. Hello, hello, hello. Cast builder. Okay, good. The TypeScript. Oh my God, I let this slide. Oh my God. Yeah, that is super bad. I can't believe I let this slide. Oh my God. I should go pull up the video where I just yes this. This is definitely wrong. This is terrible. That's hilarious. Okay. Super bad, super bad. Like hugely, hugely, hugely missing the point of the whole project to write this code. Super bad. Again, it's not that it's correct code, it's that it's real-time code. It'll deliver code to you in real time. It'll write any code you ask for in the 60 seconds. That's the use of Claude Code. Not that it's correct, not that it's useful, but that it's done in 60 seconds. And so I kind of misused it. I think I was joking. I think I actually literally do need to more or less kind of review the pull request kind of a little more. I'm probably talking to myself, which is distracting myself. No, no, no. If I were silent and not recording myself, I know exactly. I would have you know, like a separate window open with, my whatever, my personal Gmail or something. I would have something distracting. So it's not the talking. It's the work. I just need to review what it's doing more. Okay. So then what is it doing? Field proxy, test custom transformations. Is this the new one? I think that might be the new one. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, it's running both test suites. Oh, we're further along. So if it's running both test suites, let's read what it's done, huh? Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, it's reading this Claude.md constantly, and it just bombed that code. Bombed it. Bombed it. Okay. What, right? What are we doing? I think this is good. Yeah, this is the new file that I want. Uh-huh. Oh, awesome. Cool. Uh-huh. Good. So then how did it implement it? Subcast, generic subcast creator, public for proxy access. Yeah, I don't make private stuff. We don't want private. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have to learn how to use an agent day in, day out. To some extent, the entire world is going to have to learn that, dial it in. We all know, we've all been impressed, but what is it like an IDE? Oh, here's my colors I like. Here's what I like. I do or do not like, linting and I do all that. Your environment. Every person has their own kind of development environment, preferences, and then every project has its own, and so on. And so like how to, using these agents is going to be we're going to have to learn that day in, day out. But I'm also wondering, I don't know, is this sort of challenge the best challenge to this thing? If I asked, hey, I want a web app and I want a full stack and I want, you know, database and, some kind of full stack application, would it make the same sorts of mistakes versus I'm trying to kind of make I'm not trying. The project is a domain specific language. It's a DSL. And so a DSL is kind of inherently meta. It's all objects about objects about objects. It's these forms with these fields with these. It's kind of is it more abstract and kind of meta, and making this thing fail more often? I don't know. If you forced me to guess, I would say no. It should understand this software just as well as any. And then I wonder if the Claude Code team themselves, don't they use Claude Code to develop Claude Code? So maybe there's a similar issue where it's a tool that's building a tool builder, or it's building itself. In the old days when you bootstrap a compiler, it didn't matter. There was no, bootstrapping a compiler was more or less just as challenging as making any code compile. In those days, which is super challenging in those days. But I mean, I know they still bootstrap compilers, but when I was your age. But today, because it's a language model and it's all probabilistic and it's you're no longer explicitly just tracking every single bit and byte. It's sort of implicitly tracking it. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, though. It doesn't really matter. The only way to find out is just use it every day. There's really just no substitute for, just having something shipped into the world. Hey, okay. Successfully implemented feature parity. All right, I've heard that story before. I bet you tell that to all the developers. Okay. Cast Builder used JavaScript proxy. Cool. Remove hard-coded. Yeah, for sure. Arbitrary transformations. Thank you. Test files created. Thank you. Key achievements. Good. Good. I like it. Yep. Thank you. Good. If this is right, then this is legit. This is legit. Let me switch over and see how it feels. Come right. Okay. Whoa. It's a lot of changes. Did I reset before I ran it? Backends? I think I didn't. Okay, whatever. So, well then if I didn't reset my git state there and I made it overwrite, so it has like multiple, I'm going to punish myself by doing a proper kind of patch commit to punish myself, or to atone to redeem myself. All right, so let's see that. I say thanks. Okay. Just to get a little cheat, I'm going to ask it what files. So the point is, so the test suite, what I'm going to do is just only commit the changes that it made, and I'm going to have to figure that out by hand. So obviously these brand new tests, for sure, git add. So these for sure. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm in command line mode a lot today. I've kind of eschewed my my IDE a little bit today. Okay, so those are, wait, did I add it in yet? Test custom transformations. Dot. Whoops, I pasted it twice. That's what I did. Boop, boop. Okay, done. So those are queued. So then the point is, let's see what else changed. So that's why I cheated. I asked it, yeah, I know you created these, and then you modify, oh, just the one file. That's it? You just modify one file, Claude Code? Good. So I can like do this basically and do a git add dash patch and do that file. And then we can cherry pick in, actually, let's just git diff it. Stop it. Let's get diff it and see, maybe I want everything. Maybe I want all the changes in here. Then my atonement would be very easy. I thought I might have to select, okay, skills, what? Wait, color, what? Is this a test file? No. Why are skills, wait a second, what? Languages, reviewers? What? Excuse me? Okay, cast builder. Pardon me. Wait, what are these skills? I don't like that. As bool, okay, this is fine. Yeah. Oh, okay, as float, as bool, as percent, fine. If that's what it takes to make it work, then that's what it makes to make it. Say private, trait. Oh yeah, the traits. Okay, I don't remember, none of that was relevant. Traits are totally irrelevant, okay. Okay, wait. Why is there color? What the heck is color? It does this all the time. Claude Code does this all the time. I think I saw this before. It just totally, it doesn't tell me. I have to find out from Git later that in addition to accomplishing all these great accomplishments it's told me, it also just goofed off in the code base and checked it in or whatever. I think, what is this color nonsense? Color? What is that? Okay, git diff color. No. Dot field single. What is this? Test builder choice. Any number. This is bad. This is bad. This is super bad. I don't think. So now, wait, we're in the test suite now, right? Where are we? Oh my God, what is this? Come here. Yeah. Test. I think that's just a massive mistake. At least this color thing. I don't like this. All right, I'm gonna have to go through commit. I'm gonna have to go through this whole file. Okay. Let's look at these, right? Wait, test dialog class, test dialog fields. It deleted a whole file. Okay, so what is this? Let's look at this. Oh yeah. Wait, is this TypeScript? No, that was Python. Are you serious? Wait, what? That's this one I was looking at. So do I want to revert it or do I want to make Claude Code fix this? I guess that's the problem. How detailed do I want to get? The code base is so big, it's kind of hard for me to go in and fix stuff by hand if there's a like a direction, if there's a problem with the direction. Okay, so let's keep it simple. Claude Code can generate incorrect code anytime I want. I don't need to like, I can throw these tokens in the bin if I want to. In fact, to wrap up, let's do that. Let's check in. So these custom transformations, let's check that in real quick. The casting in more detail, right? Okay, so if I only check that in, right? If I only check, whoops. Yeah, I'm doing it. The project's too early and immature to care. Okay. It's literally a 24-hour-old repo. Okay. So, my philosophy about this forcing and everything, everyone says it, it's like the entire decision is like the consequences. It's not that force pushing is good or bad. It's that no one literally in the world except me uses this repo. And so it's like super rude to do this in a repo that's shared with people just as a matter of human relationships. It's just rude to force push and cause other people. Basically, you push this problem to other people, more or less, right? You push a different problem to other people. That's how all of it works. Developing on a server, you know, like testing on a production server. Totally. If the production server is just like some family, you know, chat, you know, low stakes, perfectly fine. And if not, then it's perfectly unacceptable. It's totally a matter of the consequences and not so much the activity. All right, so I want to read that. For some reason, I want to read that in GitHub. Come here. Show me this commit here. Yeah, I like reading stuff in the light colored GitHub. So is this even what I want? We can start here, and then is this as a nucleation site, you know, build everything else. So is this right? So here's the TypeScript test. Let's look at the Python test because I've been working in the Python code a ton. So yeah. Okay. Hey, Google, stop. Hey, Google, set a timer for 4 minutes. Hey, Google, set a timer for 4 minutes. Okay. Okay, so what's the point? Make a form. This is bad. This is bad. Why are you looking at fields? We're looking at the casting. Okay, as int. That's fine. That's fine. Check the field metadata. No. I know what I want to do. Let's go read these files. I know what I want to do. I don't know if I can finish, but I know what I want to. Look, that's not what I asked for, but it's close enough. So test dialog field. No, where was it? What the heck was the file name? Custom transformations, right? Why don't you call them casts? I call them casts. Okay. I want it simple. No, 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 right? Exactly. Yes, simulate the LLM. Next, just show me. Yes. And then the other thing is, I guess this is kind of okay. Let's do this, right? Can I just make a massive global def make form, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like that. Like that. Whoops, like that, right? Oh, and also I want the -1. We're just going to do it in one. No, I'm going to leave it explicit. Let's just keep going. So it's explicit. It's fine. Next, fine as int. Yeah. Uh-huh. Whoa. Okay, as int -1, as int doubled, as int squared. Sure. as bool dot even. Fine. Does that all work? As int -1. Okay, that's fine. Dynamic transformation names. Excuse me. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Bye. Okay, now what? Test transformation custom prompt. What? Didn't we do that a million times already? Doubled, squared. And we're not even doing an LLM, so why do we care about these custom prompts? Nope, don't care. I think I don't care about the whole thing. As in percentage. None of this. No. Has attribute. No, I just don't care. Don't care, don't care. I want clarity of thought. I don't want 500 lines of tests. Okay. I don't even think I want as int. I think I want it even simpler. No, no, no. I just want the one. I just want that one. Go. It's right. It's like that. As bool, as int -1. Go, go, go. There's all the values. Yeah. And then there they come out. And then we've got our underscores. Done. That's it. Check that in. At least that's a good one. So what is, oof. Everything else I'm throwing away. I don't want it. I don't know. It's in the YouTube. Technically the code's still there in the video. That's all I want. Was it a test? Was it this one? Yep. Red commits. Lots of red. Love it. Okay, done. Hey Google, stop. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Watch this. Git push, and then hey Google, stop. I don't know what that is. So then, yeah, let me do this. I changed my mind. Oh wait. That's what I want. Okay, done. So then what I do is I do like this. So I'm back, baby. We're on the main branch. But there's this XXX branch. I do that all the time in my personal repos. It's like git stash. Okay, but I don't like git stash. Okay, I like it just in the git tree. Done. So this test is awesome now. And I can start from here. I can make it, the next step is to go into Python. Or to go into TypeScript and just make the same deletions. And then from there, I'm gonna build out and just prove to myself this parity is right. I think that's the major one. And kind of one by one prove it instead of trusting Claude Code. And then those commits just now were disastrous. I think they were super way off. So I'm happy with this as the next step to get the language in the right shape. Where are we going? Let's go back and celebrate. I have to celebrate before I log off. Thank you, XXX. 1 minute ago, this one. Yeah, yes, 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 awesome. Can I see it as? Yes. Yes, 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 there you go. Simple, 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 and it all just comes out. Okay. This is like a human understandable file. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's the next step. Signing off.